Greetings of the day. Welcome to all. Myself, Dr. Purandhar, Assistant Professor, Department of CSE, Artificial Intelligence, MITS Madanapalle. Today, my topic of discussion is Python strings. The outline of my presentation is Introduction to Strings, Creating Strings, String Indexing, String Slicing, Different String Operations, String Functions, and finally, String Methods. Let me start with the data types that are available in Python. In Python, we have different data types. So the data types can be categorized like this: numeric data types, dictionary data type, Boolean data type, set data type, and sequence type of data types. And we know already about numeric data types, which contain integer, complex float data types, dictionary, Boolean, set, and the last one, sequence data type, which contain three types of data type again: strings, list, and tuple. Today we are going to discuss about one of the sequence data type, that is the strings. About that we are going to discuss today. And first we'll start with what is a string. So string is simply, we can say that it is a collection of characters which we are going to enclose within single quotes or double quotes or triple quotes in Python. So here the characters may be not only alphabets, it may contain digits, special characters, and any other character, visible and non-visible characters, which you are going to group in single quotes or double quotes or triple quotes. It is going to be called as string here. And in Python, among the three sequence data types, strings are most commonly used data type. And why it is most commonly used means we are going to process the data many of the time, where the data may be in the form of strings, and we have different properties like there is versatility and easy for manipulation of the strings. And we can give a small definition for a string. So string in Python, not only Python, in wherever, if you are going to enclose a group of characters within single quotes or double quotes, it is going to be called as a string here. And see, let us see the example here. Text1 is equal to hello. So here the characters HELLO we represent grouped in double quotes. Now it is a string. Similarly, other example, text2 is equal to welcome. Here the characters are grouped in single quotes. These are the examples for strings which we can create in Python. So before going to discuss about the functions, methods, and how to create, how to access the characters in the string, we go with the key features of the strings here initially. First one, immutable feature or property, you can say here. So this property says that once a string is created, the contents of that particular string cannot be modified. So if you want to modify it, it is not possible. So that property we are going to call it as immutable property. If you want to do any modification, only thing is we have to create a new string from the string what we created already. So that is this property we are going to call it as immutable. And coming to the second one, Python supports multi-line strings. So there is a notation with triple quotes. Either I can use a triple single quotes or triple double quotes for creating a string which occupies more than one line. So this feature is very important. Why? Because in other programming languages, if you want to create a string or a sentence like that in multiple lines which occupies multiple lines, that is not possible. But in Python, this particular feature is provided by using the notation, that is by using triple single quotes or triple double quotes. And the another third feature is iteratable. So once a string is created, I can go through the character one by one using any of the loop that is available. So that property you can call it as iteratable. And the last feature, Unicode support. So Python will support, or whatever the string we are creating, that particular string is represented in Unicode representation. Because of this Unicode character representation, it is possible to represent any special characters or any characters from any languages. So because of this feature, I can go to represent any kind of language like local languages also in the Python program. So these are the features, key important features related to the string. Next we'll discuss about how to create a strings. So there are different possible different methods are there for creating the string. So first we'll see one by one using single quotes. See string 1 name, we are going to give some name for the string. Let it be string 1 is equal to, within the single quotes we are going to group whatever the characters we required for your string. And the second approach is I can use the double quotes for creating the string. So let us say this example, string 2 is equal to, within the double quotes I am representing the set of characters. Now it is a, we created a string using the double quotes. And another approach is there using triple quotes. As we said previously, one of the feature, we can create multi-line string using triple quotes. So this is the notation here. So string 3 is equal to, I am creating a string with the 2 lines. This is a multi-line string. So I am using triple double quotes at the starting and a triple double quotes at the ending. So here the string 3 is a multi-line string. So by using this notation, I can go to create not only 2 lines, I can go with any number of lines, whatever it is required. And the other method is, it is the simplest method. Whatever the string that I want to create, just directly assign that particular string to the variable name is equal to John. So now a name is a string variable which stores that particular string John here. And the last one for creating the string, so we can use the built-in function str function for creating a string. So string 4 is equal to str of welcome. So here the welcome is the string which is passed as a argument for the string function. So that string 4 is created here. So these are the different possible ways to create the string. So we can use single quotes, we can use a double quotes, we can use a triple quotes for creating multi-line string, and I can assign a string directly to a particular variable, or we have built-in function called as str. By using that we can create a function here. Sorry, we can create a string. So next we will discuss about how to access the strings characters from the string. So for that we are going to follow index. We are going to use the index for accessing the characters from the string. So indexing means, so if you want to access individual characters from the string, so we are going to use this particular notation. So the index will starts with 0 and it will go up to n minus 1. So the individual characters will be accessed by specifying the corresponding index for that particular character within the string. And this is one of the important feature with respect to the strings in Python. Normally the index is supporting with only positive values if you consider other programming languages, but Python will supports both positive and negative indexing. So positive indexing as usually starts from 0 and it will go up to n minus 1. But if you consider negative indexing, so it will starts from -1 and it will go up to the last, it will move in the backward direction up to the first character. So the last character index, so in the string, but the last character whatever there, that is starting with -1, next to the last character -2, and it will go up to -3, -4, like up to, it will move up to the first character. So let us see a small example how to access the individual characters from the string. Let us, I created one string, small string called as a Python with the string name text here. And see here I am printing the character which is available at the 0th index, text of 0. So this is a notation you have to follow for accessing the characters through the index, text of 0. So that means the first character P character will be displayed here. Next text of 3. So it is going to access the character which is available at the index 3 position. So it will start from p value 0, y is 1, t is 2, h is 3. So that it is going to display h character from the string text. And print text of -1, as we said previously. So it will also support negative indexing. So if you given text of -1, so as said already, the -1 will represent the last character in the string. So the last character in the string is n. So n will be displayed here. Suppose if I try to access text of -2, so last but one character, that is a o character, will be displayed here. So like this, I can use a positive index or negative index for accessing the individual characters from the string in Python. And here it is an important point. So if you try to access index which is out of the range, then it will raise an index error. Here if you see here, the valid indexes are 0. So if you start with the p 0, y is 1, t is 2, h is 3, o is 4, and n is 5. So this valid index are 0 to 5. If you try to access the index which is not within this range, that is if I am giving text of 7, so now it is not within this particular range. In that particular case, it is going to generate index error. Next one, we are going to discuss about string slicing. So what is the string slicing? So string slicing is nothing but if I want to access a substring or a part of string from a given main string, so then that particular operation I am going to call it as string slicing. Okay, I can access only a substring or a part of the string from the string, then it is going to call it as string slicing. So how we can do it is, so we need to specify three components of information. What is the starting index? What is the ending index? And we have to specify step count. And here all these three are optional. So based on our requirement, I am going to specify either starting index or ending index or step count for accessing a substring from the main string. Let us consider a small example. So I created a string Python programming and it is stored in the variable text. Now say this first example. So text of 0:6. So it indicates that we are going to access the characters from 0th index and the end index is 6. So that means it is not going to access the last character. It will access up to the 6th character. That means 0 to 5. Whatever the characters are there, so it is going to display that particular characters here. So 0 to 5 means it will start from P and it will go up to N. And see the second one, text of :6. So I am ignoring the starting index. I am giving only the end index here. So if you are ignoring the starting index, so it will take automatically the initial index, that is the starting index 0, and it will go up to 6. So in that case also it will displays up to n character. Starting from P, it will display up to n character. And see this another example, text of 7 colon here. So now here I given starting index, by I omitted the ending index. So if you go like this, so it will consider the starting index as T, and as we ignored that particular ending index, it will go up to the last character what is there in the given string. So if you see that 7th, in the index position 7, the character that is available is P, and it will go up to the last character, so it will go up to the character G, so that it is going to display completely the programming. And see another example, so print text of -11. So as we said already, Python is support both positive and negative indexing. So here I use the starting index as a -11. So this -11 will be counted from the right to left. So as said, the last character will be index will be -1, next last but one -2, and the I is -3, M is -4, again M is -5. Like that, -11 will be for the character P. Now this P character will be considered as a starting, and we ignore to give the last index, right? So it will go up to the last character whatever there that is in the given index, given particular string. so that it will display again programming here. And so this one here, text of colon minus 11 I given here. Here I ignored the starting index value so that it will start from 0, okay, and it will go up to minus 11 index position. So minus 11 means up to that minus 11 means it will go up to character P here, which is there in the programming. So it will go up to last character but one, right, so that Python string will be displayed here. And coming to another example, here I didn't given starting index, ending index, and I given only the step count value 2 here. So now what it means is that it will consider entire string and it will displays the second character, every second character from the given string. So starting P, P is the starting character that will be displayed. Next second character is T. So T will be displayed. Next second character is O. O will be displayed. After that, the next second character is blank space will be displayed. So like that, in the given string, it is going to display every second character from the given string. And say this is we given text of 1 colon colon 2. I given starting index, but we are not given the ending index, and I given the step count as 2 here. So that the starting character it will consider is y. Previously, the starting character it is going to consider starting from 0th index, that is P. But here I given the starting index character as 1, right, so that it will starts from y and that will go up to the last with the by displaying every second character here, so that y h n p o r like that it will display here. So these are different possibilities of displaying a substring from the given main string. So this operation we are going to call it as string slicing here. And here again the thing is, if you try to access outside that particular range, okay, so then it will not raise any index error as we discussed when compared with the indexing operation. In indexing, if you are going with the index which is out of the range, then it will generate the error. But whereas here, if you go out of the range, that means if you go with any invalid range in the specification of the starting and ending index, here it will not generate any index error. So this is about string slicing operation. And here we are going to discuss about some important functions, functions in the sense some important operations that we can do by using string slicing property. Let us see one by one. So first I can go to I can reverse a string by using this particular string slicing operation. Let us see this example. Here I have a string with the text is equal to Python, and if I want to reverse this particular string, I can go to use this string slicing property. So print of text colon colon minus 1. I'm ignoring starting and ending index, and I given the step count as minus 1. Now the output it will be generating is the string will be reversed. Okay. So this one important feature that we can consider from string slicing operation. Similarly, I can do both the positive and negative indexes whenever you are going with the string slicing operation. See, this is the string I am creating, text is equal to Python programming. Here I am giving 0, text of 0 colon minus 1. So 0 is a positive index and minus 11 is a negative index. So with both positive and negative index, I can display that particular string. So this is another feature that we can consider from string slicing operation. So it will start with 0 and it will go up to minus 11. And another operation or another feature that we can consider is I can extract every nth character from the given string. So through the step count property, we can do that one. So let us consider this example. So text is equal to Python programming here we have. So now I am giving text of 0 colon colon 3. So starting index is 0 and it will go up to the last character as we ignore the end index, and we given the step count as a 3, so that it is going to extract every third character from the given string. Okay. So starting character is P, that will be displayed, and the next third character is H, so that will be displayed. Next third character is the blank space, so that will be displayed. So like that, through this string slicing property, I can go to extract every nth character from the given string. So next we'll discuss about the string operations. So what are the different possible string operations that we can do on that particular strings? Let us see one by one. First one is we can do string concatenation. I can combine two strings by using plus operator. This is string concatenation. So let us see the example here. I am creating two strings. First name is equal to Gopala. Second name, last name is equal to Krishna. So now these two strings I can combine as one single string. So full name is equal to first name, some blank space plus last name. So what happens is, so these two strings are combined by using this particular plus operator, that is we are doing here concatenation operation. And if you display that, it is going to combine the two strings and it is going to display as a single string here. This is the one string operation. Next one, string repetition. So we can display repeatedly a particular string by using the asterisk operator. It is a multiplication operator, but the same operator I can use for string repetition operation. Let us say this, I am creating one string laugh is equal to ha, like this. And str1 is equal to the string name asterisk of 3. So now what happens is, whatever the string that is available in this particular string laugh, so it will be repeated for this 3 times. So now if you try to display string 1, so the string ha will be displayed for 3 times here. So this is what string repetition operation. Next one, string membership operation. So we have membership operator called as in operator. So by using this, I can check for whether a particular substring is available, either a substring or a character is available in the given main string. Let us consider this example. Text is equal to the quick brown fox. This is the main string. And you say this quick in text. So text is the quick brown fox, and I am going to check whether this particular quick substring is available in the given text or not. So it is available, right? So that it is going to return a true. And I'm going to give another one. So slow in text. So slow is a substring which I'm going to check in main string. So if you observe here, the slow substring is not available in the given main string, so that it is going to display false as a result here. And another operation is string comparison. So given two strings, I can use the comparison operators like equal to, is equal to, not equal to, less than, greater than, and other operate less than or equal to, greater than or equal to operators. We can use these operators and we can apply these operators on the strings, and we can find whether they are equal or not equal, like this. Let us see this example. Print apple is equal to apple. So I'm using is equal to operator. So both the strings are equal, so that it will return true. And see another one, apple greater than banana here. See, whenever we are using the operator like this, how the internally the comparison will happen is based on the ASCII values of that particular strings. Here, in the first string, it will consider character A first. In the second string, it will consider character B. So it will compare the ASCII values of A and B. So if you normally see the ASCII value of A will be greater than, A will be less than character B, so that it is going to return false here. So next we will move to string functions here. Many functions are available here. So the important functions are represented here. So first one, to find out the string length. So if you want to find out the length of the string, we have a function called as len function. So by using this len function, I can find the length of that particular string. Let us see here, text is equal to welcome I given. Now I want to find the length of this particular string. Now I can apply this particular len function to find the length of this particular string. So now what it will do is, it will count how many number of characters are there in that particular string. See this length of, I'm giving that particular string name text. So how many 7 characters are there, so that it is going to display 7 characters here. Next, second second function that we are going to use here is for changing the case, alphabet case. Let us see here, I have a string text1 is equal to hello here. Now if I want to convert this particular hello string to lowercase, so I am going to give like this, text1 is equal to text1 dot lower. Now what will happen is, whatever the characters that are there in text1 string, all they will be converted to lowercase here. Similarly, you see another example, text2 is equal to hello here, and in the text2, if you observe there, the characters that are, all the characters are in lowercase. Now I want to convert them into uppercase. So text2 dot upper. If I given text2 dot upper function, the characters, all the characters in the text2 will be converted to uppercase. Similarly, I have the functions for removing white spaces or blank spaces in the given string. See, the technically we can call like strip leading and trailing spaces. That means uh, before the string, whatever the spaces are, white spaces are there, that is the leading white space, leading strip. And after the string, whatever these spaces are there, they will be called as trailing spaces. Let us see this example here. Text is equal to a given hello world, and before hello h character we have some blank spaces. Similarly, after this word we have some blank spaces. So before the h, whatever the spaces are there, that is the leading strip, and after this exclamatory mark, whatever the characters are there, they will be trailing spaces. Now if I want to remove these particular spaces, then I have the functions for that one. Let us see this here, text dot strip. Now it is going to remove the blank spaces before that particular string and after the string. So that is a leading white spaces, and the trailing spaces can be removed, and it can be display only the characters from that particular string. Similarly, we have the provision to remove specific characters from the given string. So previously here we are removing only the blank spaces or white spaces from the string. And here, here we have the function for removing specific characters. Let us see here, text is equal to, I have the hello is the actually the characters which I need from the string. Apart from this, it contains some exclamatory marks before and after that particular string. Now if I want to remove this particular exclamatory marks, so then I have a function for this. So the same strip function I can use with the argument. In that argument I need to specify the character which I want to remove. See here, text dot strip of that particular exclamatory mark. So now automatically the text, all the exclamatory marks from the string will be removed, and we are going to display only the characters from that. Okay. So this is how to remove specific characters from the given string. And we have the function for replacing a string in the given main string. Let us say this, we have a one string or a main string text is equal to I like cats. So this is the main string, and I want to replace, let us this cats with dogs. So then I am going to use a function called as a replace. Now what this replace function will do is, it will replaces a substring from the given main string. Let us see here how we are going to use it. Text dot replace of cats. So this cats is the already existing substring. With that particular substring I want to replace with the dogs. So now what happens to this particular string is, so the cats will be removed, replaced with that particular dog substring. So if you print it, so we'll get the string like I like dogs like this. And we have another operation function is here there for counting occurrence of a particular substring or a character. So again, given a main string, I can find or I can count how many times a particular substring was appeared in the given main string. So let us say this example, text is equal to banana. This is the main string I am considering, and in this string I want to count how many times the character A is appeared here. So text dot count of that particular string or character which I want to count, that I can go to here. So A is appeared for 3 times, so that 3 will be displayed here. Here in this example I given only a character. We can replace this particular character with the string which we want to such which we need to count from that particular given main string. This is the one of the function for that. Next one, finding a substring. So this particular operation is, if you want to find the index of a particular substring in the given main string, then I can go to use this one. So here one important thing is the substring may be appeared two or more number of time means, so it is going to return the index of the first occurrence of that particular substring in that particular given main string. And if the given string is not found, so then it will return -1. So if the string is found, it will return the index position where it is available in that particular given main string. If it is not found, then it will return -1. Let us see this example. Text is equal to hello world. Now here in this particular main, let it be this the main string. Now I want to find word, how many, where it is available in this particular main string. That means I want to represent in the form of index position. So now the word substring is available in this main string at the index position 7. So that the result will be 7 here. And see here, there is another function which will work like this particular find function. See, the function is index position. So only thing is, if the index, suppose if you are given a substring, if it is not available here in the main string, then it will raises an error. Value error will be raised by index function. But whereas if you go with the find function, it will return -1. It will not regenerate any error here. And now we'll move to another one, string methods. Previously what we discussed, there are functions that we can apply on strings, and these are some methods, some important methods which we can apply on strings here. So first category we are going to discuss about case related methods. See, we are going to use like this. So str.upper. So if you apply like use this particular method, it will convert all the characters to uppercase. See this example. So I am giving hello dot upper. So it will convert all the characters to uppercase. Similarly, str dot lower. So it will convert all the characters in the given string to lowercase. So hello dot lower. So here all the characters that are there in the string will be converted to lowercase. Next one, str dot capitalize. So now this particular method will convert the first character in the given string to uppercase. See this Python programming, that is a string dot capitalize. Now in that particular string, the first character, that is P, will is converted to uppercase. Next one, str dot title. So it will convert every character in the given string, every character in the word of the given string to the uppercase. Previously, capitalize will convert only the first character to uppercase. Whereas if you go with the title, so in the given sentence or in the given string, it will search for every word. In each word, it is going to consider the first character, and that particular character will be converted to uppercase. Let us see this example. Hello world dot title. Now two words are there. Hello is one word, world is another word. So H is converted to uppercase, W is converted to uppercase. So these are few some of important case related methods. Similarly, we have another function, another method, swap case. So if we want to change uppercase to lowercase, lowercase to uppercase, then I can use this particular swap case function. See here, so hello world I given, where in this string H and W only they are in uppercase, all other are lowercase. If you apply swap case method, so H will be converted to lower, W will be converted to lowercase, and all other characters will be converted to uppercase. Next we will discuss about alignment methods. See, here the first one is the center, string dot center. We are going to specify two parameters for this. Width is one parameter, character is one parameter. So the purpose of this method is it will aligns a given center, aligns a given string in the center within the specified width. Let us see this example. I given the string as hello dot center 10 comma, and we are going to specify the character. That character will it is going to fill with unfilled positions from that particular given string. Let us see this example here. So hello string is centered here, and before and after the empty spaces are filled with the character what we specified here. And the next one, str dot l justification l just width comma character. So it is going to align your string with the left justification. It will work like the arguments are similar to center method, and if you apply this particular same for the string hello, so it will be displayed like this. So initially there is no blank spaces. All the strings will be aligned to the left, and the blank spaces will be there at the right side, and that particular blank spaces are filled with the character what we specified hyphen. And str dot r justification, again the same parameters we are going to specify here. So this particular method will align the string towards the right side. And if you observe the output here, at the left side, the blank spaces are filled with the hyphen character, and the string will be aligned towards the right side. So these are alignment methods that what we can apply on strings. So next we have a category of trimming and padding methods. So this trimming and padding methods mainly useful for removing the blank spaces or removing for specific characters. And if you want to fill the blank spaces with some other characters, then I can go to use this trimming and padding methods. See, the first one is str dot strip of characters. So what is the purpose of is it will remove leading and trailing characters. Okay. So in the given string, any blank spaces or any other characters is there, so it will be removed. So see the example, hello. Here the hello string is there with some blank spaces at the beginning and at the ending. And if you apply it this particular strip function, strip method on that one, so it is going to remove the blank spaces before and after that particular string. And say the second example, hello string is there, before that some x character is there, after that hello some x character is there. So if I want to remove that particular x characters, so then I am going to apply the strip method with the argument of the character which we want to remove. So it is going to display the hello string by removing the character x from that one. And this is L strip. So if you want to remove the leading characters, that is the before the string whatever it is there, if whatever the blank spaces or characters are there, if you want to remove that, then I can go to use this. So if you see here hello, before that blank spaces are there, so they will be removed and it is going to display the string here. Similarly, I have R strip which will remove the trailing characters or blank spaces here. So see the same example, hello is the string, after hello I have some blank spaces. If I want to remove that, hello dot R strip, so it will be removed and it is going to display here. If you observe here, before the hello we have the blank spaces here, only those blank spaces at the right side, after trailing white spaces are blank spaces are removed here. And validation methods, these are again some important methods. So if you want to check for whether your string is having alphabets, numbers or special characters, punctuations like that, so then I can go to use this validation methods. See the first one, string dot is alpha. So if you want to check for whether the string is having alphabet characters either in uppercase or lowercase, then I can go to use this particular str dot is alpha. So if the string is having only alphabets, then it will return true, otherwise it will return false. Similarly, str dot is digit. Again, if your string is having only set of digits, so then it is going to return true, otherwise it will return false. Next one, str dot is alpha numeric. So the purpose of this method is, so if you want to check whether the string is having either alphabet characters or numeric, that is the digits are there, so then if you want to check for that, then I can use it. If your string is having either alphabet or numerical digits, then it will return true, otherwise it will return false. Next one, if you want to check for any white spaces or that is blank spaces in the given string. So then I can go to use this isSpace method. So str dot isSpace method I can use for checking for either white spaces or blank spaces. And coming to other one, str dot is upper. So if you want to check in the given string whether all the characters are uppercase, then I can use it. If all the characters in your string is uppercase letter, then uppercase letters, then it will return true. Otherwise, it will return false. Similarly, is lower. So it will check for lower case. If all the characters are lower in lower case, then it will return true. Otherwise, it will return false. Next one is title. So if a given string is following title case, that means the first character in the given string is uppercase and the rest of the characters are in lower case, then it will return true. Otherwise, it will return false. So thank you. Thank you for